all daughters are very well raised by their parents. Usually they treat them like little princesses, and let they do whatever they want. So they become just this horrible type of adults, devoid of soul and empathy and whatever else, that are just fully narcissistic, trying to impose always their needs and feelings and wills over other people just because they feel like they deserve, like they inherently deserve everything that the world possibly can offer to them just because they exist. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Spotify Tech Girlies Manifesting Unemployment by It'sAGundam channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's watch it.
I hate doing tech girly videos because they're just insipid. Everyone I watch, I'm not even sure if I've seen it before. You know what I mean? In the sense of they're all so much alike.
Yes, I know what you mean. You guys know, probably most of you, maybe only the few members on the Discord server knows that that this is true, because there's a lot, actually a lot of people that works with IT, I think it's IT in English. Yes, the IT, like programming and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that work with this on my Discord server, and they usually talk a lot about how these girls usually do nothing. They're just like just filling roles, like, and the actual work is being done by them actually, and they do nothing. But this is nothing new for me, by the way. But yeah, today I think it's gonna be about Spotify, so let's go.
That I am struggling to tell if I have or have not seen it. And with the way my life is going now, I'm even more enraged by tech girlies because it sucks being a YouTuber.
A day in my life as a unemployed 24-year-old living in New York City. And today I visited the Spotify office. The office is all the way down the World Trade Center.
Okay, wow. This is ADD riddled. You need to be on Adderall just to keep up with her. Let me read this. Visiting the Spotify office.
Oh my God.
A day in the life as a fun-employed 24-year-old living in New York City. Fun-employed means basically she wants a job, but she doesn't have a job. But the job she wants is a job that's probably everybody wants. It's kind of like how women date today.
Yes,
They want a dude that every other woman wants. They want a job that everybody on Earth wants. You never see these chicks talking about, I'm fun-employed. Right now I'm hanging out at the drainage ditch.
Again, I don't work here. I just follow my friend that does. I just wanted a tour and also for manifestation.
Ah, manifestation. The silver bullet of the average Western female's arsenal, where they think about the thing they want, and if they do so, they will attract it into their life. It's like magic. Literally, these women believe in magic. Because only in a Western society can women just frolic.
Again, also more, it's because most of these people, like, they are not grounded on reality. They're grounded on feelings, feelings. And they want to bring their feelings to reality, like impose their feelings and dreams as reality, They just don't accept. It's not like they don't accept. They just don't see reality like normal people, because they are not normal. They are people that were like the entire life devoid totally of any type of accountability and responsibility, until they become like this. Like protected by governments, protected by too much by their parents, letting they do whatever they want. And of course, because this happens more with women, not only because governments makes things easier for women in general, but because parents usually like take it more easy with daughters than actually sons. We know that this happen. Not all daughters are very well raised by their parents. Usually they treat them like little princesses, and let they do whatever they want. So they become just this horrible type of adults, devoid of soul and empathy and whatever else, that are just fully narcissistic, trying to impose always their needs and feelings and wills over other people just because they feel like they deserve, like they inherently deserve everything that the world possibly can offer to them just because they exist. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Through life, be unemployed, go hang out at their friend's job and think, I'm gonna manifest working here just by being here and absorbing the vibe. Subscriber die! You heard my dog.
Roof.
I came in around 11 a.m. So of course I asked the barista for a latte. This is the view. It's kind of scary. This is like the 74th floor.
No, should I say
Could you imagine dating this chick? I'm sure there's dudes lining up to do it because, you know, she's decent looking, she's Asian, and you probably think she knows the Chinese basket trick. Yeah, I said it, and I don't care if YouTube gets mad at me for it.
There's also like a gym studio. You can see all the yoga mats and weights.
There's a gym studio in the Spotify off. That's criminal. Spotify sucks.
The dog is
price
part of
just
his
keeps
love.
going up. Songs you really want to hear aren't there. And
By the way, if any of you guys don't know yet, I never had a Spotify subscription in my entire
they're
life.
constantly trying to get you to watch podcast videos now on Spotify. But not videos of people you want to see.
I
It's
love
always
this
like Joe
Dutch
Rogan
memes.
or Jimmy Fallon or some I don't care if he lives or dies.
Also in our studio was sewing machine and of course a napping room. Even the bathrooms aesthetic, and there was also a gaming room.
Whoa, hold on. There's a sewing room for what? Did you rip your jeans? Taking a nap? Yeah, I'm angry, all right? It's like 100 degrees. My outlet just broke that powered my AC, and I have to watch this.
Apparently you can play League of Legends here. There's fully built PCs and mics. Also look at this wellness room. You'll also see a bunch of puzzles everywhere and a music practice room.
This is why everything costs so much. Spotify charges me like $14 a month or something.
Yeah.
And they're probably taking
Now
my
we
money
know
and
why,
everybody
of
else's
course.
money so they can pay for a gaming room that isn't needed. This is criminal. I'm getting so tilted, dude. I am crashing out.
This
There was
read is
also an
so
arcade
very
in
well
here. We played
acted.
DDR
It's so
Mario
fun.
Kart. I honestly think I could spend days in here.
A wellness room. You need to get your ass to work. I don't even know what they do with Spotify, but I know it costs too much for a wellness room. Oh, puzzles? Puzzles? How is it I work from home and it's still more organized?
You see that there is always it's like that. There is no balance. Or we work like the majority of people always in horrible places, horrible companies, horrible jobs, you know? Or you have like jobs like this that are so overwhelmingly positive space, it's too much absurd. Like we don't need all of this. Like no one needs all of it. It's just you're not going to a happy hour. You're going to your fucking job. Okay, it's not to be like that. Of course, you have to be some degree of comfort. Of course, that is. But can you see that there is no balance? It's always extremes. Or you work in like the majority in horrible places, that there is no quality of life at all. No, like you always burn out. It's always fucking terrible to work with. Or you work in places like this where it's so much quality that doesn't even make sense. Why does not everyone just have like some, some comfortable time at work, like enough for you to work well and like not be like overworked and like so like this is not necessary. It's always these streams. People don't know balance nowadays anymore. What the fuck?
As an adult orient, I want to take myself and jump out the window. Did I even cover this before? It seems like so many of these companies have all this. There's puzzles, there's a workout room. Oh my God, you can play DDR. There's a music room. Why does Spotify need a music room? Nobody there's a musician. Everybody there is a flaky Zoomer, dude. If you look behind her, there's like a dude there. He wants to hook up with her. That's why she's there. He works at Spotify. He's trying to work over, and she sees him as a friend. And he's like, oh, I'm just going to like keep rizzing her up by taking her to Spotify and showing her how my job is and how my life is, and she'll warm up to me. Good luck with that. That chick is literally using you to try and be an end to work at Spotify, dude. You're not getting anything. You are a tool to be used and discarded.
After touring all these different floors, I got really hungry, so we went to the cafeteria.
Oh my
and all
God.
of this food was
Oh
literally
my
free.
God.
What? The food is free? Dude, I'm about to cancel my Spotify and write the nastiest message. I'm for real. I'm about to go. I just saw like one of the tech girlies.
I'm more than ever happy to never ever pay to this stuff. Like, wow, I'm so happy. In fact, did I ever had some subscription service? I guess I had Netflix for some time. I don't remember. Yes, I had, but wasn't me who was paying, was my parents. Yes, but besides that, I never had subscription service. If I remember, I mean, I'm so terrible remembering stuff like this.
Spotify Office. Yeah, I see what you guys are spending the money on. That's why this went from $7 to $14. You motherfucker.
There was a lot of vegan options as well.
Vegan options?
Oh wait, now I have to be fair. Now I have like Twitter, because you know the channel, and I have like Discord, because again, channel. Yeah, and that's all.
Oh, that's lovely. That's how you know a company has too much money with its vegan option. Now we gotta feed the plant eaters and the herbivores.
And then we finally sat down to watch the Apple event.
Okay, at this point, for some reason, she's lost audio, which doesn't bother me. The view is literally immaculate. You can obviously make your own coffee as well.
While looking at the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, what a treat. You ever been there? Don't waste your time.
I always wanted to work at Spotify.
What is with this girl's audio? Triggered by everything, bro. I was definitely more influenced by what? To work here one day. That's great. Don't let your dreams be dreams, girl.
It had this record player with all these different records. It was such a vibe. If you can have visitors in your office, please invite me. I'm just so curious.
Oh my effing God. This is why all of these services cost so much money, because it's literally adult daycare. Spotify doesn't need a gym. It doesn't need a music room. It doesn't need a gaming room. It's supposed to be a job. Not like, what, the Boys and Girls Club or some shit. Stop him! Okay, here's a video updating on one of the Spotify tech girlies. This one might warm your miserable heart.
Whatever happened to those day in the life working in tech vlogs?
It's because we all got laid off, honey. I worked at Spotify in 2019. It was my first job out of college. I was so excited. Like, it was my dream to move to New York City and just like live that like Carrie Bradshaw.
I bet just by the way you speak and the way you move your hands and your head and your eyes, just by looking at you a few seconds, because yes, everyone judges people like that. First impressions, like you know how a brain works. That's undeniable. And just by for the first seconds that I see her, I can like have at least like 78% sure that she was even placed perfect, like she put like this. She was nagging and complaining still about a lot of stuff in her work, and always saying that she is exhausting at working at there and stuff like that.
Lifestyle.
Oh
Clearly.
my God, I effing knew she
People
was
like
going
that
to
are
say
never
the
ever
dream
happy.
is to move to New York City and live the Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle. If I had $1 for every woman I've ever dated or knew in my life, mostly dated, that always thought that New York was this magical, whimsical place where beautiful women walked in Louis Vuitton and Jimmy Choo shoes. No, it's piss, it's rats, it's garbage, homeless people.
Still there are people there in 2025 that fix that? Come on, that's not possible.
It's migrants selling you shit.
And we got so many amazing perks when I worked at Spotify. We got free food, free breakfast, lunch, and sometimes we would get dinner too. We would get free concerts. We would get free international trips to Sweden. There were just so many
back
perks,
to reality.
and now all those perks have completely disappeared.
Holy Jesus. What was Spotify doing? They were hiring girls from college, throwing money at them, and letting them frolic and play. Then charge the people who subscribe to the platform that isn't that good extra money. I was paying for this.
Not to mention, I also got laid off from my job, but that's a story for another day. And that wasn't the only layoff I had. I also worked at Uber right after Spotify as a marketing manager, and I got laid off from that job too.
You know, I almost wonder what these girls do, and some of these guys. It's clearly nothing much, especially if they're getting laid off before the AI came. Imagine what it's gonna be like after AI.
What impresses me is how these people are always getting hired at this position so easily. Like they just went from one big corporate to another, like in positions of always command and stuff like that, always so easily. You know, it's so weird.
Spotify will still probably want like $15, $20, but it'll be a robot that takes no vacations.
As someone who studied engineering in college, like I went to like one of the best schools for engineering. Like
And I want to be clear, it's not any woman. It's this type of women that always end up in this kind of positions. It's not like a good woman. It's always this type, you know.
I was the only woman who graduated in my class. Like, I expected more out of my life.
I have a feeling if you're the only woman that graduated in your class, that says a lot.
She's already
Meaning
nagging and
there's a good shot
complaining.
They graded you on a curve just to go, look, women are doing engineering.
Like, I thought I would be like, you know, making $300K at this point in a full-time job with like a lot of benefits. But for a lot of my friends, this is not the case anymore. You do not want to work in tech actually, because you are probably going to have your job replaced by AI or replaced by something down the line.
No. You gonna be replaced by AI. People that actually work, you know? People who actually know what they are doing. People who are actually capable of doing stuff at work, you know? People who are, like, actually sat down and actually studied and, like, and went, like, nights and nights without sleeping working at this type of jobs, which it's the most very common stuff that you might see. As an IT worker and something like that, probably. So these people, they will always have space to work at companies, you know, even with AI. But of course, bad people that are not capable, that or actually doesn't have like the abilities, you know, I think they call like how the PR calls is hard skills, yes, hard skills or whatever. Yeah, people that actually have hard skills will thrive, you know. While people like you will disappear. Like, at least it was supposed to happen, what was supposed to happen. But actually, there is still a lot of people like you still employed out there. Somehow, there are still big corpus that is still allowing people to, like, suck money, like if it's a bloody vampire, you
Because
know?
now all they want to do is just cut on costs.
Yeah, because you people cost too much. They were literally flying you to Sweden for free. And then somebody at the top of Spotify said, whoa, wait a minute. We can get a robot to do this job that we've been paying this vapid woman to do? And there's no free food and trips to Sweden.
Not even that. Actually, this type of work, as you usually don't even need to, like, substitute for AI. Like, you just get rid of them and keep the actual people that works, and you're gonna see that there is no change at all. You just reduce your costs, you know?
Sweden, be gone!
It's simple as that.
I mean, that's probably how it went down, and they must have saved buku bucks.
You doesn't even
and still, they
need
charge
to
you too
replace
much
the
for
AI.
this.
But yeah, the tech industry is so fun. And I just don't think anyone should join tech right now.
I think the tech industry itself by creating these wellness atmospheres for all of these adult babies, which cost the company way too much money. And now, recession time, every president we get seems to be retarded. Companies are looking to save every nickel and dime they can. So if it's between AI or girls fresh out of college that are getting free meals 3 a day, hanging out and playing League of Legends when they feel like it, and then flying to Sweden for vacation with free concerts, of course you're gonna get fired. Good Lord, YouTube's looking.
So they are on these corpals, they are like there, and they not only they don't work and nag and complain about stuff, but they go there, play League of Legends, and also go to their teams and nag and complain at the game. Oh my god, that's so fucking weird. Oh my god, like, well, yeah, that's it. Like, it's very fun video, very fun. There is still 6 seconds. Let's see what's coming.
Gonna fire me every 5 seconds.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tail Fox Tier member, Zalost, and my 3-tail Fox Tier members, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, and Radmuiel, for the incredible support to my work. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone who donated to me through Tron and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel live and grow with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. Yeah, it's over Thank everyone for watching. I love this channel. It's a Gundam channel. I don't remember but why I always forget, man. I don't remember who suggested me this video, but yeah, this channel, but yeah, verify, subscribe it as well. Thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below. Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Tron. Support this fox right here. I need to get out of this Hawking Country app. Through Ko-Fi or through Patreon or Tron are the best ways you can support me. YouTube, well, I will like hint that I receive less than 30% of what actually. YouTube is the worst way possible you can support me. Yeah. But if you do here support me here, well, thank you anyway. I appreciate that, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye.